And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise, and we're on installment number 7. Before we get too far into the game and find out what happened last time, I would like to go over a couple announcements. Announcement number 1. We are at 21 out of 25 followers. Once we get those last 4 people to join our party, we will have another 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anyone that might be interested in what we're doing here with the Final Fantasy series, or with any of the future franchises, such as Civilization, Doom, Grand Theft Auto, there's a whole huge list. Let them know. Feel free to use word of mouth, let them know about me, send them a link, and I'll do what I can to keep them here. Also, if you ever are wondering what's going on with the channel, I should have used a tent. Oh well. In terms of updates of any variety, the easiest way to keep up with that in terms of everything is through my Twitter. The link to which is just below the stream itself. Alright, so last time on Final Fantasy VII, we mostly ran around inside this horrible hellscape of a dungeon, which actually isn't that long. And we killed a bunch of monsters, leveled up a whole lot of materia, gained a few levels for the characters themselves, but our main concern is materia. And remembering to use all of these bastards. Alright. Oops. Alright. So, now that that is taken care of, can I not use the PHS right here? Is it because we're all right here? Gosh darn it. Oh well. So, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to equip our people correctly, and see what happens. And hell, maybe we can beat him before we get too far. I don't know. We'll find out. That seems pretty decent, but what we want... No, that's... We want the tough ring. Fairy ring is fine. We'll see. Hey! How's it going, Gracker? Yeah, I know, man. It's awesome. I can't believe how quickly we're moving along. Alright, so let us see if we can't beat Sephiroth on this attempt. I kind of doubt it, to be perfectly honest, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Alright, so Barrett himself having pastime being hasted will not be affected by this, but it'll be good to have on hand when all the rest of our team needs to be hasted. Aside from that, we will give him Revive and Phoenix. Well, we'll do what we can. I hope to not, do we want that? Yeah, we do. I hope to not hang out here too long. Oh god, what was it? We need... Oh, add effect, which we only have 2 of. That's fine. Mystify, which, fortunately, we have a lot of Mystify. Okay. Is that all we need on defense? We can move the HP plus down here. Phoenix and Revive. Oh, kind of. Having some knowledge is definitely very, like, I did not at all remember that Supernova did confuse, and that's what killed me last night, was not that he actually, you know, hit my team or anything like that. It was that in hitting my team, with Supernova, he caused them to be confused. And then, well, Barrett decided to take advantage of that and kill everyone. In fact, Sephiroth didn't even touch the team because Barrett killed them too quickly. So I spent the rest of my time being awake last night. God, is that all we need? Item effect, Mystify, an HP plus, counterattack and cover, Phoenix and Revive, and all time. All right, well let's see. And definitely need a long range. And we're going to want an HP plus. I guess I could give each character a magic plus as well. It's not like it's going to hurt. If anything, Cloud can use the lesser one because he has a better stat breakdown. Long range, HP plus, magic plus, K. And then add effect Mystify. And we want W cut. Or W cut. Double cut. HP absorb. And then restore all. And cover. We don't have a counter, but that's fine because we still have plenty of slots left open. So, do I have a counterattack on both Barrett? Alright, so that means Tifa, you will have counterattack. You'll have magic counter Bahamut. That's cool, man. You will have a long range. You will have a Master Luck plus. You will have an HP plus. You will have a Magic plus. You will not take W item there. There's Magic Counter. And all, and heal. And then where's barrier? Barrier all. Heal all. Do we need heal all? Probably not on the same person that we have W item. We will want Mega all on someone though, and she's as good as any. Added effect, Mystify, yes, HP plus, Magic plus. Counterattack, cover, Phoenix, revive, all time. Long range, HP plus, Magic plus, cover, counterattack. You know what? F it. Counterattack, MP absorb. Double cut, HP absorb, restore all. God, is there even a summon that we want Cloud to have? No, I can't really think of one, so we'll give him W item. Oh, and... I'm really sorry. I know the sound is kind of annoying after clicking around it so much, but that's the unfortunateness of this situation. Magic counter, all heal, barrier, all. Long range, luck plus, HP plus, magic plus, mega, all cover. Okay. I think we might be done. Time all, revive and Phoenix, cover, counter, magic plus, HP plus. Screw it. Luck plus on Barrett. And then... no, not Bahamut Zero. Bahamut Zero is way too expensive, and I don't get enough uses with it. So we'll go with Neo Bahamut and HP Absorb. Or, sorry, MP Absorb. God, I think that's it. Can't think of anything else to put on him. So where's that tent? There's a tent. Alright, well. Let's see how well this does. I mean, we might be able to beat Sephiroth. Like, right here and now. This is it. Let's go. Alright, everyone. Let's mosey. Damn, again? Stop saying it like a whip. Can't you say move out or something? Move out. What? Look at that number. They're coming out in full force. Cloud, you must go. Okay, I'm going alone. Shut up. It won't do us no good with everyone back here. Barrett's right. You take 2 of us with you and go first. The rest will catch up with you later. This is like a practice run before the final battle? Yeah, a major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be fun to pass time. Alright, well then, let's push it. Push it real good. Cloud, hurry up and make up your mind. Yeah. With our really powerful team. Well, I know we can beat Jenova. That's not even a potential consideration for anything. Like, Jenova, not a problem. Wow, we got down here without having to fight a single thing. Oh, there's one. It is extremely rare, but in theory, you can make it all the way to the bottom without fighting Jenova. Or without fighting anything. Of course you can make it to the bottom without fighting Jenova. Ooh. Ooh, Cloud. When did you get so strong? Oh, luck plus. You know exactly how to treat a man. If we fail to defeat Sephiroth, then we'll just do a bit more grinding with materia and see if we can't do better. Jenova, it's coming. So we could use a summon here, but the only summon we're going to use is Bahamut. Oh, that was so good. Fresh coffee. Usually, when I get home and have my coffee on stream, it's the coffee that I made in the morning before going to work. So, having fresh coffee for stream makes all the difference in the world. Good job, Tifa. Oh! Counter magic. I was actually talking while I was making the coffee. I was still doing grinding. I ran into one of the Master Tonberries, and what I did was I immediately went Bahamut 0, Neo Bahamut, Bahamut, and walked away and did all my coffee prep and everything just like that. There we go. Barely even broke a sweat. So there's a special status effect that I haven't gotten a chance to talk about, because it is pretty hard to set up, because it's a hidden status effect that you actually have to set up, and that is called Lucky Number 7. Once you hit 4-digit hit points, if all your hit points are 777, you will do, if all your hit point numbers are 7, you will do 7,777 damage. Regardless of what weapon you're wielding, regardless of your materia, your stats. That's what you do. Light. A light. Is this light holy? Ow. Sid? God damn it. So we're all here. Ugh. Yep, we're all here. Sephiroth. Is this Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control it. My front legs, my hind legs, my tail is about to rip off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud? Cloud! There. It's there. Cloud? Holy. Holy is there. Holy materia is shining. Aerith's power is shining. Holy. Aerith? It's not over yet. This isn't the end. So, one thing that I forgot to do, because I'm a bit of an idiot, we gave Cloud a long-range materia, right? Well, that means he doesn't have to hang out in the back. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to. There we go. Alright. There's team number 1. Team number 2 is Yuffie, Sid, and Vincent. Yeah, sure. And that looks good. Nope. Nope, not just a shotgun. Put the Super Shot ST. Sure, that looks fine. Why not? Yep. Perfect. Yep, sounds good. I should never need to switch over to this team. And certainly not this one. Yep, looks good. Sure thing. That looks fine. Should never have to use that team either. Let's go! I don't like it. Well, it's a good thing you're on the secondary team. She still wants all the materia. Good, Nanaki. It's good that you're gonna stick to your commitments. Aerith's memories. Our memories. We came to tell you our memories come. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to settling of everything. Yep. So, first we're gonna fight... I believe the name is Sephiroth? This version? Haste. M barrier. Regen. Is that all? Man, you really... kind of a wimp there, Sephiroth. Oh, we got a couple of misses in there. Hey, Wicked. I'm not entirely sure that we're ready for this, but we're gonna give it a shot. Although Tifa seems to have focused all of her efforts on Sephiroth's core, which is not good. Yeah, if we complete this, we'll go straight to FF8. My plan was to at least have FF8 done by, or FF7 done by tonight, so we can move on to 8 tomorrow. But if we finish this early enough, I'll just jump right on it. Alright, rest of my team. I know we're waiting for Sephiroth to... No, we're not worried about the other teams. The other teams are doing just great. Well, it helps when you're, like, 30 levels above all the enemies. Ooh. No, we are not worried about the other team. We don't need their help. The head portion revived! Yeah, no, that was a big bonus. I'm actually dreading at Final Fantasy VIII a little bit, and we'll get to that once we're actually in FF8, because there's a specific reason why I'm dreading it. It's not that the game is like, the storyline's so... Actually, I have yet to play a Final Fantasy game where the storyline was so terrible that I couldn't stand playing it. There are some mechanics that have made me not want to play certain games. Yeah, man. Assuming actually, I can do that while grinding, so yeah, I'll stop on by. Time to take this angel down. Oh, for 8? Yeah. We want haste all and barrier all and regen all. Yeah, I have never personally beaten Final Fantasy VIII, but I wanted to know how things went so badly that I had a buddy of mine record it on tape. Just so that I could watch it. We're powerful enough that I'm pretty sure, even with our suboptimal materia output, I mean, like, we did pretty good. I never knew about that one. Holy crap, that actually makes total sense for how the PlayStation 1 worked. But that is definitely a piece of trivia. Alright. Ooh, catastrophe. Oh, Sephiroth, you spoil me. No, I don't have a single master materia. I have all the huge materia, but I don't have a single master. Pale horse. Where is that. Remedy. Nope. What, really? Really? Did I just accidentally beat Sephiroth? Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, the fight between Cloud and Sephiroth that you can only lose if you try exceptionally hard. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all we could do. All right, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. I was kind of expecting to lose that, like, close, but just barely lose that fight. So, you know, spend, like, half an hour or so doing just a little bit of grinding. Alright, man. Take it easy. What happened? I feel it. What? He is still here. Still... Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud. Ooh, letterbox. That's nice of them. Yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting to beat the crap out of him. What I was expecting to happen was just barely lose. You know, spend like half an hour or so grinding out material levels and then going back and finishing it. But I messed him up. In fact, I wasn't even paying attention at the moment. So, this fight that we're about to perform is technically losable. But in order to set up the circumstances to do that, Cloud has to be somewhere around 1,000 hit points or so going into this fight. And since we're fully healed, that's really hard to make happen. You have to have so little hit points that Sephiroth is able to kill you with the one strike that he gets before you counterattack. Yeah. Auto counter. And win. Sephiroth will only do a certain amount of damage, but he has a minimum. It's entitled, that whole setup is so that you can't lose, but if you have a certain maximum hit points that is below his minimum damage output for that fight, you can lose it. It's just stupidly hard to set up. I've been able to make it happen once. I couldn't recombine all the elements to make it happen correctly. Live stream, I had to cheat, to be perfectly honest. I had to pause the game and use a Game Genie to set Cloud's hit points below 1,000. I have not figured out a way to naturally, within the game, do that. Because you have to have so low hit points. You know, we've made really, really big jumps before that moment. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. And look at the... Like, I understand that he's a super soldier and ridiculously powerful at this point, but look at those spindly little arms. How did he pull her and himself up with just one arm? Hey, where is everyone? Hey! I'm glad you're all safe. They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we going to do? Holy should be moving soon. This is our only cutscene where people's mouths have moved, isn't it? Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. Yeah, it is. Oh god. He's gonna start a forest fire with that. That's just irresponsible. Also, if you don't have Omnislash going into that battle, that final fight, confrontation with Sephiroth, you get it for that fight, so you don't ever have to worry about not having Omnislash for that. You won't use Meteor Crash or any of the other limit breaks. Damn! The High Wind got thrown by that. And shit! We're all gonna die. Oh, Sid. How I love you. Contingencies within contingencies. So, what's next? Who is this little girl? The flower girl? Presumably that's the little girl that, with the help of the little boy, was tending the flowers. But we don't know that. Oh, that's really bad. Like, really bad. Like, Midgar is straight effed in the A by the D. Or should I say by the M? Like, fuck, man. There should be, just with how close that is, there should be nothing left of that city. Let alone all the weird storms that it seems to be causing. Oh god, a giant magical shockwave is attacking the planet now too. Oh god. That's awfully close, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Advent Children again sometime, because I don't think, like, I know it takes place a few years. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen. Alright, Barrett. Here's what we'll do. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now, it's too late for Holy. Meteors approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We gotta worry about the planet. This is a really long ending. I forgot how long this is. What's that? Hey, they said the planet would take care of itself, right? Well, if the planet is a sentient creature that has things designed to protect it, that it built itself, what the hell is that? It's gonna have other means of defense as well. Life stream. Other than just weapon. You know, I'm a little disappointed that Omega weapon isn't in this. I mean, I know they went with the precious minerals, but Ultima doesn't really fit in with the precious minerals thing. I mean, unless I am unaware of a precious gemstone called Ultima. But it seems like if they were going to use the weapons but not go with Ultima Omega, there's another one. What was it? Omega Alpha or something like that. If they were going to use those, they shouldn't have used Ultima. They should have gone with some other precious mineral. Or just had Diamond be the one that we get the ultimate weapon from. Because, I mean, the one that got blown up by Junon, that was Sapphire weapon. And then we had Diamond, Emeralds below the sea, Ruby is in the desert. And then Ultimate. It's from the first cutscene. Alright, so the planet was saved. Thanks to the live stream, Holy, and our efforts in killing Sephiroth, who was blocking Holy. So, now we get to have our little chat about Final Fantasy VII. I've already talked about it about some of the things I don't like and some of the things I do like. But now we get to talk about the importance of Final Fantasy VII overall. And the main importance of Final Fantasy VII is, when it came out, it was such a technological marvel over anything else that had existed before, that it sold like... This was one of the first video games that I recall, especially JRPGs, that I ever recall seeing an ad for, like on television. It had a commercial. And when I saw that commercial, I only saw it once on Toonami, but when I saw that, I knew I had to play the game. I had to. It just looked that good at the time. Like, I couldn't believe that it looked that good. Now, going back to it, Final Fantasy VII has the storyline has not held up to my expectations of storytelling, especially from the Squaresoft / Square Enix teams. But the mechanics in this game are, if not the best, definitely top tier in the Final Fantasy series. And this also solidified Square's involvement with Sony, because before this point, because this was on the PlayStation, every other Square title, especially Final Fantasy titles, had been on a Nintendo system. So when this came out and it was on a different system, it sold that system like crazy. The PlayStation 1 had a fairly decent success rate before Final Fantasy VII came out. But when Final Fantasy VII came out, I think it was like quadrupled, maybe hextupled the sales of the PlayStation. It was off the charts successful. We had a very limited ad campaign in the States. It was mostly by word of mouth, to be perfectly frank. I mean, if you have, like, I no longer have my copy. My original copy got stolen. So then I bought one of the greatest hits copies a long time ago, and I sold that. Because it was just sitting on my shelf collecting dust. But the original copies today are going for like $80, $90 if you have a non-greatest hits version. So that's how big this game is. Also, the heavy use of CG and cutscenes started here. There is a lot about Final Fantasy VII that is remarkably good. The character designs are unique and memorable. The storyline is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. It's certainly passable. It's better than a lot of other storylines that existed at the time. And it started the second JRPG revolution. This was my first JRPG. This game introduced me into JRPGs, and now I have, of the like 30 games I have sitting on my shelf, oh no, like 50 games that I have sitting on my shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of the like 50 games, I want to say 30 of them over there are JRPGs. So I can't understate the importance of this game in the grand scheme of... Sorry about that. I just can't understate the importance of this game in the grand scheme of video gaming. It's that important. It's because of this game has a movie, 2 sidequels, is getting a remake on the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 when they needed to show off how powerful the systems were. Sony hired Square to redo the opening animation sequence of like Midgar and the train pulling in and Aerith looking up, like city panning out, that whole thing, as a tech demo, which always, every time they show that goddamn sequence with updated graphics, that is what spawned the like, oh my god, they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god, they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VII. And now we may actually see a remake of Final Fantasy VII. And they have a new director as far as Square is concerned on staff for that. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. One way or another, it's going to be amazing. It's either going to be amazing because it is an amazing, like, recreation, reimagining, update to Final Fantasy VII, or it's going to be amazing because, like most other rebooted franchises, even though Final Fantasy VII isn't its own franchise, it's going to be horribly disappointing, and the fanboys will rage like crazy. "500 years later." Ooh, more letterbox. Oh, Red is a graybeard now. Training his pups. Over the reclaimed Midgar. Dude, that's awesome. If you have a still in good condition CDs, a working version of Final Fantasy VII, that's probably worth a pretty penny, even if the case is a little messed up. All right, so that was Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to take a short break. I'm actually going to turn the stream off for a moment so that it resets the episode. So when I download this, it'll be the last episode of 7, and we're going to go ahead and start up 8. So give me just a couple minutes. We'll come back online with starting of Final Fantasy VIII. So hope you guys stick around for just a few moments. Thank you.